Welcome to this very special edition of Game Day. We are live on the campus of Independence High School for the WCTV Game of the Week. Centennial Cougars visiting Independence. I'm Darren Joines, Williamson County Schools Athletic Director. I'm here with my co-host, as always, Mr. Tate Matthews and Dr. Jeremy Qualls. Gentlemen, it's been a long time since we've been here.
Well, I'm glad to be back. One of my favorite places to have game day, going back to when Dr. Qualls and I were here for the My TV 30 Friday Night Rivals game. We were on. It was against the Commandos. We've been making ears bleed in Gallatin since 2018, baby. We got the Indy Nation riled up. I'm pumped to be here. This is one of my favorite, seriously, it's one of my favorite game day venues.
Dr. Qualls.
At one point in time, this place was the brashest student section of all of WCS, Tater. I'm curious about how they're going to act tonight. They're here. They're loud. Look, they've woken up.
They're warming up. They're warming up.
Hey, listen,
They're warming up.
I don't want to jinx us. We've been breaking bleachers all across Middle Tennessee. Ours have been okay, but dadgummit, they're rocking up there. Good job so far, Indy Nation. We got Mr. Dietrich and the band in the house. I saw them tonight.
Hey, we got
They're
Coach
in the house.
Bowser,
Coach-
CTE.
Coach Balzer, CTE, Indy Nation's here. The Independence Media Group, OTL's here.
And I think if you look across the 35-yard line, there's a Mallory Lane Mall sighting.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah. DJ Khaled in the house.
Hey, Indy, I got a question for you before we start. Where is Centennial? There's like 11 of them over there. My goodness.
Where are you getting 11?
Oh, I've overcounted. Well, I can tell you this. As long as you guys are here, it's going to be a party, so we're ready. Hey, I want to thank Walker Chevrolet and Brock Daly for making this thing happen. Street tuxedo with the new Game Day Blazers this year. Got the Waters for us, Adidas and Matthews Team Sports. Potts.
That's what I was wanting.
Meats.
Are we getting Potts meats tonight?
Speaking of Potts meats, we got Piper. Give Piper a hand. She's going to bring up some Potts meats.
Give it up for Potts meats.
One of our sponsors. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Street taco.
Hey, now listen to me.
Street tacos.
Listen, we've got Pepper and Chad Grubbs over on the grill tonight. This is for our segment, What's Cooking in WCS, and I want you guys to hear this. We've got skirt, steak, street tacos. Tell me about them. You can talk with your mouth full. Y'all can be rowdy while this is going on. That's fine. What do you think? 2 thumbs up?
Unbelievable. Better than last week.
Well, they're here on the grill. Thank you again to Potts Meats. Let me tell you about them a little bit. Located in Ward Trace, Tennessee, they're a full-service meat processing and retail business. They've been serving Middle Tennessee since 1972. Potts Meats has formed a local cooperative with farmers in the beef, pork, lamb, and goat industries. They've chosen partners that raise animals responsibly and humanely. And by the way, whatever animal this is, it tastes awful good.
Hey, Coach Jones, I know what's cooking in Independence tonight, but what's cooking across WCS, my friend?
Well, gentlemen, I hate to talk my mouth full, but I'm going to. Centennial, Independence. Centennial comes in 2-0. Independence 1-1, but let's do this. Let's head up to the Indy student section. We got section leader Carver Landon that's going to talk a little game history.
Is the mic on? Yeah, it's on.
Let's go, Indy Nation! Let's go!
All right, follow me. I'm here, guys. I'm here today to tell you the history of Centennial and Independence. We played 19 times. We beat them 15, they beat us 4. Let's go! Let's go! And everyone, take a guess for who has won the last 9 straight. Indy! All right, I'm going to interview. Let's go, Indy Nation! Now we're going back to the stage.
Coach Jones, what about those street tacos, man?
They're very. Hey, Coach Wilkins, who's helped us a lot. Coach Wilkins, come up here a second. Take a bite of that street taco, please.
Give a warm welcome to Coach Wilkins.
Hey, Coach Wilkins knows something about the Gold Blazers. Wait, you approve of the Gold Blazers?
I think that's where the idea came from. But there's only one true gold. This is kind of close, but
Oh, yeah.
with the Vegas gold, that's the goal right there that Dr. Qualls has on. That's what it's all about.
What do you think of the tacos by Potts
Unbelievable.
Meats?
Unbelievable.
Would grilling like a villain approve?
Yes, very much so. Oh, got a crew with me here.
Bring
Got the whole
Gregory
thing
up here.
How awesome is Indy Nation?
Skirt taco.
Coach, thanks for all your help this week. You helped us a lot. Hey, and take that taco with you. Go see the folks at Potts Meats.
You want an avocado, Coach? Okay.
He's kind of in shape. He probably wants to squirt a little lime on it and do all that stuff. Hey, how did my man Carver do up there? That was legit, dude. My favorite part was the guess who's won the last 9 in a row. That was great. That was great. Independence. Let's talk a little Indy. Big 30-27 win over Page last week. It was triple overtime. They're 1-1 on the year. Dr. Qualls, what a game. You were here, and let's admit it. I was thinking about heading over, and you said, no. It's halftime. We're not looking very good. Talk about that second half.
So the Patriots came out, it was 17-0. Independence could have really laid down at that point in time. This could have been a running clock situation, but the guys from the Eagles Nest, the Indy Nation proud, hung in there. They kept fighting. They kept chipping away. Here's what won this game, Tate. It wasn't the offense. It was the defense of the Indy Nation, to me, that looks the most impressive right now on that side of the ball.
Well, and I think you're leaving out the third phase of the game that they probably wanted on, the kicking game, especially our man Landrick Majewski, 3 for 3 field goals. What a 24-yarder in the last overtime to get the win. And he was also 3 for 3 PATs. But yes, the defense is playing much, much better. Obviously, the second half was way better than the first half. They got him a shutout in the third and the fourth quarters before we went to overtime.
Here's the thing, Tate. We're running that option offense. We got to get our timing down. We had about 7, if I'm not mistaken, turnovers in the game and still won. This is the best win of Coach Stidham's career. Now, let me give you some stats from the last time we came to Indy Nation in WCS Game Day. Are you ready for this?
We're ready. We're ready.
2015, Indy Nation went 15-0 and was ranked in the nation, number 1. They had 8 of the 15 games were running clocks.
They still in our street tacos.
They outscored their opponents, Tate, 545 to 148. Woo! 36 points per game with a differential of 397 points, my friend.
That's some Cracker Jack stat reporting right there, brother.
0.3 seconds. Andrew Bunch, get it out of your hand. Who's he throwing it to? Do you remember?
Nate Johnson.
Oh, my goodness. It was beautiful. It's poetry on motion. Listen, the Blade Runner had him running. Is this divine intervention? We're back. We haven't been here since 2015. Coach joins. It seems different. The Indy Nation is rowdy tonight. Hey, let me give you 2 names. The Steele brothers on special teams and on defense. Katina Steele getting a hand on back there in the secondary, getting a hand on special teams. Blaze Steele. Watch those guys tonight. See if that makes a difference.
Hey, listen, Dr. Qualls told me
last week.
Dr. Qualls said, I wasn't happy with my knowledge and my performance week 1. Well, I can tell you this. He stepped it up tonight big time. He's now cramming a taco. Hey, we had the AD, Mary Beth White, that came and stole some tacos. Coach White, Dr. Weiss, go talk to the folks at Potts Meats. Tell them how great they are.
They're giving 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up for Potts Meats. We'll have more up here later. Again, the street tacos. Again, thanking our sponsors, Walker Chevrolet, Potts Meats. We can't forget Adidas and Matthews Team Sports. And hey, Tate, we can't forget who powered this thing up tonight with the generators, Garth and the boys at Gateway Tire.
Garth and the boys, Gateway Tire, and Thompson Machinery, Thompson Tool. They brought the, hey, we remember last year from at Fairview, this thing don't run without generators, baby.
That's exact. Casey Shacklett made the delivery. We appreciate Mr. Shacklett doing that.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how good this is.
Hey, listen, I know
that taco's ridiculous.
They're unbelievable. Chad, Grubbs, Pepper Grubbs, you guys are killing it.
Boys, I'm just telling you right now, there's going to be a road trip down to War Trace.
Hey, I told them we're going to order a cow. We're going to get an entire cow. We're going to order us one. Process that thing for us. I'm in.
Hey,
no doubt about it.
Hey, you think that guy's ever held a knife in his hand and know how to cut up a cow? Come on.
Yes. Hey, can I say something? No.
Sure.
Oh, I feel like we got. No, I don't feel like it's a program-defining win for Coach Stidham. I really don't.
Interesting. Where are you going with this?
Well, because I don't think they've even really scratched the surface under him.
Yeah.
It's a big win, no doubt. I think it changed. I think being 1-1 going into this game is a heck of a lot better mindset and culture and feel than being 0-2. But do I think it's program defining? No, because I don't think we're anywhere close to where he's going to take this thing. And here's what I love. You mentioned the triple option. Last year, we were kind of filling this thing out.
Throw it,
this year,
Coach.
He's
Throw
got the
it,
triple
Coach.
option in.
Throw
and I'm
it,
telling
Coach.
you, including the man over there, he'll tell you, nobody likes seeing that,
Throw
especially
it,
when it's
Coach.
done well.
I heard that all first half, and I didn't say, hey, what did you see in the final?
The OD.
That's right. Everybody's yelling, throw it, Coach, and the game's over. They're rushing the field. Everybody loves a winner. Don't forget that. Hey, I know they want to hear about Centennial. Centennial, they were the WCTV Game of the Week last week. They had a big 42-0 win over Summit. Tate, the Cougars are coming in here hot. They're rolling.
Well, they're rolling. They're playing really well. They went down and took care of little brother last week, 42-0. And here's the thing that would be a little bit scary for me. Elisha Neves, the quarterback. He's got 2 games under his belt.
Man, he's tough.
He's playing better. Playing better. He's looking confident. They're getting in sync. He and OT and Kenai Johnson, his wide receivers, they're starting to get in sync. He's playing with more confidence. He throws a good ball. You put that on top of the rushing attack of Dominic Reed and also our boy Tanner Lee. That's scary offensively. The other thing, Mallory Street Mall has got the defense flying around on the football. DJ Curl, you got a bunch of them. They got some guys, they come to the football with bad intentions. So they're firing on all cylinders right now going into week 3.
Hey, Dr. Qualls, I couldn't wait to ask you about this because I know you love stuff like this. You love G2 bar. You love the visor. You like the
bag.
See you.
Hey, how about this? Do you love they have coined Coach Stewart Mallory Lane Mall? It's Mallory Lane over there.
I love it. I'm looking out across this nice turf. I see him standing over there. It looks like DJ Khaled. I'm telling
like
you,
he's talking to
my
DP.
guy. He sees us. He hears us. He knows it. Hey, let me tell you, they got a tall task tonight. Let's pump the brakes a little bit on CU for a moment.
Uh-oh.
Fool's gold. Their schedule's been weak. Tonight's going to be the first test.
Wow.
If they get over the hump tonight, Tater, CU's for real.
He is flat calling
That's
out
fair.
Franklin and Summit. He said the schedule's been weak.
You dead gum right. We got to be honest about this thing right now. Listen, hey, Franklin in that game, you can throw the records out. That can go either way. But I'm telling you right now, Indy Nation coming in here tonight after that win with Page, this is going to be a big win if CU can pull it off on the road.
Well, and how much do you play into the 5A, 6A thing?
We talked about this.
You give that any credence?
It's a factor.
We talked about this the year they went to 2015. You had Blade, you had the Visor, both of them undefeated state champions. Who would have won that game, my friend? We can't play hypotheticals, but I think we both know who would have won that game.
Yeah, the one that went 15-0.
That's correct.
Hey, let's do this real quick. Let's go around WCS. Again, what's cooking in WCS brought to you by Potts Meats. Tate, I want you to talk a little bit. Brentwood High 2-0, heading out to Hendersonville 2-0. I think Hendersonville has some bleachers they can sit in over there, I think. Brentwood wins 21-18 last week over Brentwood Academy. Hendersonville with wins over Gallatin and Northeast. What you take, Tate Matthews?
Well, this is what I say. I could hear the Indy Nation. Not only do they like our picks, they obviously like the Brentwood Bruins a lot. But, hey, the Brentwood Bruins, do they have a letdown? They had the big win over Brentwood Academy last week. It's never happened before. They got their brand-new quarterback. He's 2 games in, and Baylor Hayes, he's playing lights out. Let me tell you something. I think you remember this family from your days in Sumner County, DJ. The Commandos are 2-0, too. They're playing really well. They got a quarterback named Mason Baker. You with me? 300-plus passing yards with 3 touchdowns, 200-plus rushing yards with 5 touchdowns. And when they have a good trigger man and they got some good weapons with them, they run that wing T as well as anybody.
Hey,
so
listen.
Brentwood's coming in. They've got 2 really big wins. But this Commando team, if you think they're not very good, you're going to be sadly mistaken.
Well, I got some beach history. I'm a Williamson County guy now. I'd never pull for Hendersonville ever. Against the Russians, I'm going Russians. Dr. Qualls, now listen, this was kind of disappointing. Fairview 0-2 at Stewart County 0-2. This is basically a region game. I know you were disappointed in week 1 when they went and took it on the chin from your old rival, East Hickman.
I'm just going to put it bluntly right now. Let's just go on and get real. We go up in 3. The Snappy's Pizza VIP card will be revoked. and it's going to go back in time to where these folks behind me are going, Fairview's and WCS.
Uh-oh.
If they don't win tonight, it's going to spell disaster for the Jackets. However, I think they get back on the horse tonight. I think, Tate, you agree. Wendell Billingsley is a bright spot, 24 tackles on the defense last week with 88 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. Stewart County has 2 losses in the who cares column. But let's get a little trivia here, a little pop quiz. Hollow Rock Brewston, who is their claim to fame at Hollow Rock Brewston?
Patrick Willis.
What team did he play with in the
Ole
NFL?
Miss. Oh, college.
The 49ers.
That's 49, that's right. So,
Some people might say Rod Sturdivant is the pride of Hollow Rock Brewski.
man, I love how you can go deep on that. But in all honesty, Fairview has got to win tonight. This is a must-win game. I know we don't talk about that too much in week 3, but for the Yellow Jackets, they're going to
must-win.
get this thing turned around.
They don't make the playoffs, they don't win tonight.
I agree.
I agree.
Pretty sure Wendell Billingsley is leading the entire mid-state, all divisions in tackles.
I noticed Mark Parrish got him
That's
some
not a great thing.
street tacos over there. Mark Parrish, Sean Miller. Tate, talk about the Franklin and Page matchup. Franklin with losses to Centennial and FRA. Page played 2 overtime games. They beat Giles. They lost in triple overtime here at Indy last week. Tate.
All right, so let's do the math, JQ. 2 plus 3 is 5, right? We
Correct.
played 2 games, but Page has now played 3 games and a quarter going into this. What does that mean? They're tired, they're beat up, and they are the walking wounded coming in here. They had a slobber knocker with Giles County. They come in here last week. They go into 3 overtimes and get the loss. They're beat up, man. They played 1 more game going into week 3. That's a little bit scary.
Hey,
I hate do or dies, especially on the high school level. But this is do or die for Franklin.
Hey, listen, I messed up a little bit. I had some cheerleaders and some flag runners that were going to come on the stage with us. Come on up here. Get on the stage with us. Come on. Didn't I have some cheerleaders supposed to come up here? Where are my cheerleaders supposed to be up here? Come up on the stage. Get behind us here.
Tate,
Hey, let's welcome them.
Let's go!
Give
So-
these guys a hand. Give them a hand.
You agree, do or die for the
Tate, here's what I think.
Admirals tonight?
here's what I think.
Hey, don't jump too much. You'll shake us to the floor.
Here's what I think, Tate. I think the sirens are going off, and the Addies actually have some lifeboats in the water tonight. I'm telling you, upset alert city.
They got some weapons, no doubt about it.
Hey, listen, real quick, these last 2 games. I want Dr. Qualls to talk about this. His
Gladly.
boyfriend, Will Hester, the visor.
Gladly.
Hey, Matt Kreisky, you think he's wishing he was over here tonight coaching in this
I guarantee
game?
it. He ain't seen the fastest show on turf tonight till the visor shows up. Listen, the old Japanese general said when they bombed Pearl Harbor,
Lord have mercy.
we have woken a sleeping dragon. Last week, the sleeping dragon woke up. The visor in the G2 bar, Ravenwood Raptors, woke up and shocked everybody with the score, and I think that is indicative of how this is going to go tonight.
Looking forward to the pick on that. Tate Matthews, our final game. I know Indy Nation wants to hear about this. Summit hosts Green Hill. Summit and Green Hill. Talk about that matchup, Tate.
Well, we know how they felt about it. You just mentioned from your days in Sumner County
Dr. Qualls doesn't like when I
that
mention
you would never, ever, ever pick Beach, no matter who they were playing.
No, Hendersonville.
Is there any scenario that you would ever
Hendersonville.
Yeah, over Beach? Is there any scenario you would ever pick Summit in anything?
No.
Yeah, I would
That's
pull.
what I thought.
You wouldn't pull for him in the state championship game? You wouldn't pull for him? Summit?
They could care less.
Okay.
All right, Summit. We came
I
out.
feel
We
y'all.
had
I feel y'all. I feel you.
if Summit is Independent's little brother, then Spring Hill is little brother, right?
Little.
They had a nice win in the first week, got a nice 40-0 victory
49.
over Spring Hill. They were feeling pretty good about it, and then 50-50 Mallory Lane came to town last week. So this is pretty big. You talk about fastest show on turf. It's imitation's the greatest form of flattery. Green Hill tries to be a little bit like Ravenwood and play fast. I think this is a really, really tough week 3 for Summit.
I'm not picking Green Hill either.
The TA
They
Bowl.
got a nice ball
I'm not-
anyways.
Hey, I do want to give a shout out to Nolensville. They rolled last night. I think it was 40-8 over McGavick. 3-0, playing well, man.
Coach Joins, they're 3-0. They have a win over Antioch. Well, when you see that, you think it's laughable, right? Not after last night. Holy cow, they beat Cane Ridge. They're 3-0. They thumped McGavick. Nice comeback win against Rockville. Me included, everybody thought they lost everything. The cupboard was bare, and this was going to be a tough road. They're 3-0. kind of have to rethink the predictions in that 5A region right now.
No doubt. Hey, Dr. Qualls, I saw you getting down a little bit. How about Mr. Dietrich and the band up there doing their thing tonight? Love it.
Like it.
Hey, listen, we're going to take a... We're live at game day. Centennial's visiting Independence. We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back to WCS Game Day. We're live on the campus of Independence High School. Centennial's coming to town for a Week 3 battle. I love this segment. We get our coaches to come up, but let's do this first. We're going to head to the student section. We've got Auburn baseball commit, Mr. Saxon Roberts, up in the student section. Saxon. Do you think, Saxon? Turn that microphone on, Luke.
Test. Wait.
All right, here we go.
Are we good?
Come
we
on,
good?
Luke. You got to step your game up.
We're live up here in the student section with our student body president. What's your name?
My name is Grace Finkel.
Congratulations on winning the Side of the Week!
Let's go.
Can I get a score prediction from you tonight?
Oh, score. I got to go 28-21. Indy Nation on...
Let's go, Indy Nation.
Oh! Back to you, stage.
Bring up the pots.
Hey, we got Potts meat. All right, Aaron, here comes Aaron. We got more Potts meats. All right, give it up for Aaron. Give it up for Potts meats. Let's go. What we got, Tate? Let me see what we got up
Got
here.
some steak burger, a little looks like gourmet bacon.
Go ahead, jump back in there.
I can see Coach Glass eyeing
Wait a
this
second.
thing.
It's a smoked
We need security.
Gouda bacon burger. Hey, while we take this first bite, and again, thank you to Potts Meats. We got pepper and shad grubs over on the grill. Give it a warm welcome for our man, the head coach of Centennial High School, Jamal Stewart. Give it up for Coach Stewart. Come on up, Coach. Be nice, be nice. Here we go, Coach Stewart. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Have a seat there, Coach.
Get you a bite of this tasty burger.
Definitely do it. Hey, that's smoked Gouda bacon burger. Go ahead, Coach. Coach, first year at Centennial, you're 2-0. Wins over Franklin and Summit. I know you love the atmospheres. This time, though, you don't have a friendly crowd behind you like you did game one, Coach.
I thought they might love me a little bit more.
Now they showed you no love at all. I can tell you this, my man, Dr. Qualls loves like nicknames and the visor and G2 bar. He loves the Mallory Lane nickname. He loves it, don't you, Coach Qualls?
I think I'm already got a trademark on it. I got some shirt ideas. I got a hard hat. I'm bringing it. You want to go in with me?
Let's co-op together.
I'm with you. Here we go.
Go ahead, Tate.
I got a question. Because Coach Small, he doesn't skirt up tough questions. I've been hearing a lot of questions about, well, the way to slow down Centennial is to keep the ball out of Dominic Reed's hands. He's carried it 16 times, 8 of those for touchdowns, and I'm pretty sure you're direct snapping him. So if you're direct snapping it to Mr. Reed, how do you keep the ball out of his hands?
You just can't focus on Dominique Reed. We have other players as well, but I mean, he does a good job when he hits the ball, but if you focus on Dominique Reed, we have other guys that can make plays for us as well.
Spoken like a true coach, Tater. Hey, maybe dispel some rumors, because there could be some folks that say, look, they started off with an easy schedule. Now they're going to get their first test tonight. What do you say to that?
Who started off with an easy schedule?
I'm just hearing it in the wind. But you know what? You got to play who's on the schedule, right? You didn't make the schedule.
No, I didn't make the schedule. It doesn't matter who it is. It's Friday Night Lights, and you got to prepare yourself. So.
There he is. That's what I'm talking about.
Go ahead, Tate. I got a mouthful still. Smoked Gouda bacon. Smoked Gouda bacon.
So, Coach Joins always talks about, there's that old adage out there, don't know if it's true or not, you make your biggest jump from week 1 to week 2. You had a great game against Franklin, but there were a lot of mistakes, and you were very vocal about it. But that happens, right? Week 2, you all come out 42-0 victory over Summit. I'm sure there were still some things, but what were the things that you all improved on from week 1 to week 2 that really made you happy?
Just basically focusing on us and less mistakes and being more disciplined with the ball in our hand and just trying to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Last question for me, Coach. How much do you love WCS?
it's the best in the world right now. No complaints. It's a great Friday night experience every time.
We appreciate you, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Coach, thanks for being here. We love it that you're in WCS. Indy Nation, give it up for Coach Jamal Stewart from Centennial High School. Good luck. Hey, I got to get a piece of bacon here. Hey, Carver, talk to me about that burger.
Oh, it was very good. One of the best. One of the best.
Hot meats, I'm telling you. Hey, welcome to the stage, Indy Nation. Your head coach. He's in year 2, Scott Stidham.
Would you like a burger, Coach Stidham? Piece of bacon?
Hey, Coach Stidham, I know you love promoting just like the basketball coach Mark Wilkins loves it. Year 2, big win last week. Anywhere that you know of at 5 o'clock, are they going to be lined up like they here at Independence or really anywhere in WCS? It's impressive.
Well, Williamson County atmospheres are unbelievable, but this is the best. Indy Nation's the best, no doubt about it.
Pretty darn good. Hey, Coach, you're a playoff team in year 1. You've had some big wins. Page last year, people forget about that. You beat Page last year. You beat Page this year. You beat Centennial. You've beaten them 9 times in a row. But the way you won last week felt like a little bit different to me, that you go, okay, especially since the offense is a little different. We talked about this. Dr. Qualls talked about it. Hey, throw the ball, Coach. We're down 17-0. When you won in triple overtime, they're rushing the field and talking about how great you are. I thought it was a signature win.
Well, we'll find out in a hurry. You know, if we build on it tonight, then, yeah, it can be a building block, but it's what do you do next? You know, we got to forget about the last play and remember the next one. Same thing in this one, but our kids are excited. I was happy for them and sure was happy for this crowd when they stormed the field.
Dr. Qualls.
I love that Coach Stidham comes out with the coach speak. He's talking about, yeah, that's a great win. It's a building block. We can't rest on our laurels. I love that about you. So with that, give me an unsung hero, man. One of those guys that doesn't show up in the stats, but you're like, that guy right there is one of the reasons we won.
Well, one is Justice Duarte was a tight end last year after Ty Lockwood got hurt. We've moved him to linebacker. He's been a difference maker for us, without a doubt.
That's awesome.
Coach, I said earlier, I don't think it's a signature win. I disagree because I don't think you all are even close to where this program's going to go. But, we hate singling out players because there were so many. We hate singling out plays because there were so many, it was triple overtime and we win with 3. But we were talking earlier in the week, I got to know on the play call sheet, where is 4th and 15 in overtime? What section is that in? And can you share with us what that play call was?
Well, as I tell them, people say what a great call the onside kick was. It wasn't a great call. It was a great execution of an onside kick.
No doubt.
So it's nothing magical we're doing. It's those kids going out and making plays. And Luke McNeely and Braden Needham are high-character kids that are competitive.
No doubt.
They just refused to lose last week.
Coach Stidham, I want to make one more last comment, something that we don't see very often. This is a sincere comment. You and Coach Wilkins, the way you work together, the graphics, the culture, everything that you do, it's not just about football. It's about the school here at Indy Nation. Thank you for doing that.
Yes, sir. Dylan Black, one of our coaches, one of his big things is taking care of marketing our program.
I know.
Because it's special, and we want everybody to know about it.
We appreciate you.
Hey, listen, I want to go on the record. I know I'm going to answer for Coach Wilkins. I'm going to say Indy, not even close. I know what your wives are going to say. You and Coach Wilkins were together at South Gibson. It wasn't like this, Coach Stidham.
No, it wasn't. My kids played for him, so I had to put up with it. But there's nowhere like this, and we're glad to be a part of it.
Hey, I told Coach last time, you got the Mallory Street Mall T-shirts. Well, Coach Wilkins and Coach Stidham got a T-shirt. We're not in Medina anymore.
Hey, we're glad you're here. Coach, good luck. Thank you for doing this. Give it up.
Thank you.
For Coach Stidham. Thank you, burger. Coach Stidham.
Hey, you got to like a coach that'll eat a burger right before the game.
Hey, Coach Balzer. Coach Balzer, give us a thumbs up on that street taco, baby. How was that taco? Was that good? Did you have one of the tacos? Oh, the smoked Gouda bacon burger. How was it? Oh, he loved it. He loved it. Potts Meats, stepping up. Hey, let's take a break. We're going to be back here at Independence for our favorite part of the show, Pick'ems. Again, we're live at Indy Nation for WCS Game Day. 5, 4. Welcome back to WCS Game Day. We're live at Independence. These guys have got me jacked. They have got me jacked, Dr. Qualls. I think I need the shirt.
Hey, I got something special. Two things. Tonight is USA out.
USA.
We want to give a shout out to all the veterans out there tonight.
Absolutely.
Hey,
absolutely.
Our nation's capital is where?
Thompson Station.
No, it is right now. But where's our nation's capital?
Washington, D.C.
I had this specially flown in tonight from Washington for my favorite Independence Eagle of all time. And I'm going to put this on. I'm going to see if anybody recognizes this name.
Uh-oh. 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 Is that a preview for your pick? Is that a preview for your pick? Is that a preview? Dr. Qualls, while you're getting dressed, I do want to thank our sponsors, Walker Chevrolet, Street Tuxedo, Adidas and Matthews Team Sports. Maybe the most exciting thing that's happened to us in about 5 years, Potts Meats. Love it. Pepper and Chad Grubbs getting it done down there. Mark Parrish, Sean Miller, Lance West, WCTV, Coach Balzer and his crew in TV and film. Great job tonight. Our OTL group, another great job as well. Now, final segments, it's Pick'ems, but Dr. Qualls, we got to talk about that special shirt. Talk about the shirt again. There's only one that goes out each week. Who brought the juice? They all brought it, but who really brought it?
It's pretty simple who brought the juice tonight. We got everybody vying for the shirt. Coach joins, but there can only be one person that brought the juice. Please give it up for Haley Martorell, Indy Nation.
Let's go, Haley. Haley, bringing the juice.
All right, Haley's going to get the Pick'ems tonight with us.
Haley, you got
Right
she's
over
like,
here.
what? Hey, how about Haley's outfit?
Uncle Sam, give it up for Haley. Give it up for Haley.
She stepped it up. Hey, if we got one more Potts Meats, because we're so excited, I want to make sure our principals get a chance to try this. We talked about our sponsors, but let's do this. Pick'ems, we're going to welcome to the stage. First of all, give him a warm welcome. He's the principal at Centennial High School, a former Titan, a former Eagle, but now he's a Cougar. Welcome to the stage, Dr. Kevin Dyson. Give it up, Indy Nation.
Look at the swag, Tater. Look at the swag.
Nobody's going to outdress Dr.
Nobody's going to. Look at the swag.
How soon they forget. How soon they forget.
We need some Outcast playing.
There was a gentleman that
some
used to
Outkast
prowl
playing.
this campus that thought he had style. He don't have style like this.
Ain't nobody.
Hey, and how about your principal, Dr. Nikki Patton? Uh-oh, she got some shoulder pads.
Coach joins. Coach joins. I can promise you, Coach joins tonight with these two up here.
Do I need to separate you two tonight?
They are armed to the teeth tonight. You watch what's happening.
Nobody brings it like Dr. Patton.
Nobody brings it like Dr. Pat.
Hey, Dr. Dyson, let's go ahead and start. You've got a little history here at Independence High School. Not only an assistant principal, people forget this, head football coach, Dr. Kevin Dyson.
Yeah, they forget I was over here starting this thing up a little bit, but
how's it feel being back to Independence?
I've been back a few times, and unfortunately, the last time I was here didn't go so well, so I'm hoping tonight's a little bit different.
Hey, what was your record
My record against who?
when you were coaching here?
My record? I think I was the only head coach to win a 6A district championship here. I don't know. I don't know.
Dr. Patton.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Hey, Dr. Patton, I know you love Dr. Dyson. He was an assistant, but you don't love him quite as much tonight that he's the visitor. He's the enemy. It's all about Indy Nation
She's
tonight.
already mad because of Florida. I'm just going to put that out there.
We could talk about Utah's record, too, when you were
I
there.
forgot
But hey,
Utah.
I never missed a bowl
This started
season.
last night. This started last night on text message. Yes, I love Dr. Dyson, but just like everyone else, everyone starts here, and then they You're welcome.
Hey, Dr. Patton, I know you're not surprised. First time Game Day's been here since 2015. At that time, you were at Franklin High School. First time since you've been the principal. First time since 15. Indy Nation, big time, showed up tonight.
Yes, they do. They always do.
Big time. You got to be
They're
proud.
the best.
You got to be proud. All right, we're going to get it right into our picks. This is my favorite part of the show. Again, we want to thank Walker Chevrolet and Brock Daly, the folks at Potts Meats, Street Tuxedo, Adidas and Matthews Team Sports, Garth and the boys for powering this thing as well. Now, Dr. Qualls, you're going to get a little help on the end on your picks, right?
I got Haley here, bringing the juice tonight. She's going to help us with the picks. Hey, back. My favorite part, the pundits' corner is here tonight.
Yeah, I threw that in for you. You like the spread in that whole deal, didn't you? All right, let's start with this one. Brentwood 2-0, going to Hendersonville 2-0. Brentwood's a 3-point favorite. Dr. Patton, what say you?
I'm going to sell my soul, and I'm going to choose Brentwood.
Oh, no. She's picking Brentwood.
I hate to say it as well. I mean, even though they're going to Hendersonville, Brentwood is playing well right now. But they might have a little bit of the lapse because they had a big game last week.
Trap game. Trap game.
Tate Matthews, what you got?
Well, the last time we were here, Hendersonville was the opponent. The Eagles laid the smackdown on them, and I think the Bruins are going to – I don't think there's a letdown. Plus, you know, they run not the updated wing tee. They run like the 1953 wing tee. I'm going with the Bruins.
They throw it 5 times a game, 4 times in warm-ups.
5 times in the season.
Dr. Qualls' corner, who you got down there?
Haley, who you have, Brentwood or Hendersonville?
I think I'm Brentwood.
All right, she picks Brentwood. Listen, +3, are you kidding me? Game? No way. Vegas is trying to bait you into this. This is an easy one for me. Brentwood and the points. It could have been 15.5, Brentwood.
Fairview 0-2 at Stewart County 0-2. It's a pick 'em. It's a must-win for Fairview. They win tonight, they make the playoffs. They don't win, they're probably not making it. Dr. Patton, who you have?
Are either one of those teams in Williamson County?
Uh-oh.
I kid. We'll go with Fairview. I'm in trouble.
She said it, I didn't. However, I'm going to agree with her. I'm going to go with Fairview.
Fairview. Tate Matthews.
Well, I was going with That was great. I was going with Fairview, but then Dr. Qualls' motivational speech earlier in the show about him, I don't feel good about it. I'm going Stewart County.
Oh, wow. Qualls' corner.
Haley, which one of these teams is in Williamson County, Fairview or Stewart County?
Fairview.
Nice job,
Excellent,
Haley. She's
excellent.
got a 36 ACT. That's why she knew it.
You add mine up twice, and I get there. All right, here we go. I said it, and I'll stand by it. Must win for the Jackets tonight, and they get it done. It's going to be close. It's going to be ugly. Fairview.
Next pick. Hey, go. Come on, Aaron. Come on up. I had to get the principals involved in this. Hey, y'all got to get a little taste of this food now from Potts Meats. Let me tell you about it. This is a carnivore recipe. Honey plantain burger. Honey plantain burger.
I don't even know what that is. I'm from Centerville. What does that even mean?
I can't wait till they try it. Franklin at Page. Page is a 21-point favorite. Before you take that big bite, Dr. Patton, who you got?
I know it's a 21-point favorite. However, if I just blew a lead like that and lost in triple overtime, they are going to be down. You're welcome, Franklin. I'm going to go with Franklin with the upset.
Wow.
Y'all softened them up.
Yeah.
Dr. Dyson.
Well, the other Battle of Franklin, the big dog from Page is not playing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and say Franklin's going to get their first win in a year.
Wow, Franklin.
I'm with Dr. Patton. I think that Indy softened them up, maybe beat them up, but I just don't feel like there's enough firepower there. I think Page gets back on the winning side of the column, but I do not think it's by 21 points.
Qualls' corner. Let's try
I mean, I've never heard of Page High School, so I'm going to have to go with Franklin.
That's incredible. You know, Dr. Patton, deep down, can't let go of that maroon.
Wow.
She deep down, she's always pulling for Franklin. I get it. Hey, it's okay. We all have to start somewhere, right, Dr. Dyson? We got to start somewhere. But plus 21, no way. If this is in Vegas, this is automatic. They don't cover. But I'm like you. I agree. Outright, Addie's on the board, get their first win. Shocker, upset alert.
Dr. Dyson, Potts meats. That's the carnivore recipe. The honey plantain. Tell us what you think about it. Get him on there, Dr. Quote. What do you think?
It's good, man. I've already had a bite. It's good.
Very good. Dr. Patton, you tried it yet?
I'm about to. I'm about to.
All right, you go ahead and try it, and I'll let me get your pick on this next one. You try it. Ravenwood 1-1 at Blackman, 0-2. Ravenwood 17-point favorite. Who you got, Dr.
Oh my goodness,
Dr.
That's a
Patton?
big number.
I think Ravenwood's going to roll.
By about 30. Go ahead, Dr. Dyson.
I don't know why I keep agreeing with this lady over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with Ravenwood as well.
Tate Matthews.
Are you taking the points? You taking the points?
You taking the points plus 17? He's saying they're covered.
Coach Kreisky, man, how's your guy too, man? You already done with him? Yeah, okay. You got no more, is he? Okay. Well, I'm with Dr. Dyson and Dr. Patton. Ravenwood wins, and I do think they win by 17 points. Maybe double that.
I think it's going to be big.
This could be Popcorn City up in Inferno Lane.
Qualls Corner.
Haley, who do you have? Ravenwood at Blackman.
I'm going to have to give it to Ravenwood.
Okay, she picks Ravenwood. Now listen, let's talk about this for a moment. Kreisky's going to walk out. He's going to wish he had the Columbia blue back on because G2 Bar, he's trying to outrun us. He's trying to get away from Williamson County. G2 Bar comes to his house. The fastest show on turf, not tonight at the Inferno. G2 Bar plus the points.
Dr. Patton, how about the honey plantain burger? What'd you think?
That is delicious. It's a must.
Potts Meats, War Trace, Tennessee. Check them out. Summit versus Green Hill. Green Hill is a 4-point favorite. Oh, they're pulling for. I know you're not picking Summit. Dr. Patton.
Who do we pick?
Sounds like Green Hill.
I'll never pick that school down the street. Green Hill.
Green Hill, she says. Dr. Dyson.
I got to go with Green Hill. I mean, I've seen the tape. I'm just going to go that way. I've seen the tape.
He said, I've seen the tape. They're both bagging on everybody. I love it.
Dr. Dyson's pick was less emotional, but I agree with both of them. I think Green Hill's better. Summit's is that what y'all call him, little brother, or do you even call him that? That would mean they're a family member. Yeah. I'm going with Green Hill.
Haley, who do you have? Summit versus Green Hill.
Is this even a question? Green Hill.
There she goes.
Green Hill. Look, are we playing a mall tonight? We don't even know what Green Hill is. Come on now. We keep it tonight. Old Sparty. Old Sparty wins tonight.
I like it, Dr. Qualls. And here's the one. Tonight's game here at Independence. Centennial coming in 2-0. Independence 1-1. Centennial, according to the pundits, they're a 5-point favorite. Let's start down there with Haley, Dr. Qualls. Dr. Qualls, let's get Haley's pick first. Who you got, Haley?
All right, Indy Nation, let Haley make her pick. Let's see who she picks. Centennial or Independence?
Indy Nation, baby.
Let's go.
Indy Nation.
Indy Nation, she says. Dr. Dyson, who do you have? Centennial, Independence? I think I know.
No emotion involved in this. I did spend a lot of years here, a lot of years on this field. And I wish y'all well. At any other time, Centennial by 2 touchdowns. I'm just going to put that up.
Wow. 2 touchdowns. Dr. Patton. Coach Glass said 3. He had 3 up over there. Dr. Patton, who you got?
I hope this whole panel picks against us again this week. I hope so. I hope so. We proved ourselves last week. We love being the underdog. But it's not in our house, Indy Nation. It's going to be tight, but Indy will come back and pull it out again.
No surprises on those picks. Tate Matthews.
Dr. Patton, don't get mad at me.
Who you got, Tate?
But Dr. Qualls did pick you all last week.
Everybody listen now. Here comes his pick. Here comes his pick.
You did, didn't you? You did pick Indy last
I
week.
picked Indy Nation.
Okay,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But the rest, yeah. Well, so here's the deal, man. Picked against Independence, and you try not to make the same mistake twice, right? So what makes a winning streak? How many make a winning streak? 2, right?
I mean, sure.
Okay, so they got the win last week. They came back. One of the greatest comebacks I've ever heard of in WCS. So I came in here, and I'm thinking about Independence, man. The student section, the Indy Nation, we riled them up. They weren't very happy. And then I started thinking about in Centennial and the way they're playing. And Dr. Dyson, I saw him over there talking to Coach Wilkins, and I got a little worried. He's stolen 2 of their last basketball coaches, Coach Glass, Coach Moore. I said, oh, my gosh, he's getting ready. But Coach Moore's got a few more years. So don't worry. Dr. Dyson's not going to steal Coach Wilkins tonight, but they are going to steal your winning streak.
He picks the Cougars. He picks the Cougars.
Dr. Qualls, the pick we've been waiting for. Who you got, Dr. Qualls?
All right, so I came out here. I know right now, Centennial, CU, fastest show in WCS, Main Street, Mallory Mall, Green Hill Mall, whatever it is. DJ Khaled, I love him, bro. I love him. Now listen, let's talk about this. We said the strength of schedule coming in tonight is not near what Indy has played.
True.
Coach Stidham coming off the big win. I really was up in the air of who I was going to pick tonight, and then I called my guy, Robert Hassel. Robert, who we got tonight? Robert is telling me right now that the juice has been brought to Indy Nation and that Independence is rolling tonight.
There you have it. Dr. Qualls with Indy Nation. That wraps it up here at Independence High School. Huge thanks to our title sponsor, Brock Daly and Walker Chevrolet, Street Tuxedo, Adidas and Matthews Team Sports, Potts Meats, Gateway Tire, Mark Parrish, Sean Miller. I'm your co-host, Darren Joins, alongside Tate Matthews and Jeremy Qualls. We'll see you next time on WCS Game Day.